We are back, and we're in the East Room of the White House. This is where the president nominated federal judge Sonia Sotomayor to the U.S. Supreme Court, and that became a big story during our day here at the White House. Specifically, a controversial quote from the judge dating back to a lecture she gave in 2001. The critics pounced on it, and as we watched, the White House decided to use its biggest weapon to hit back, the president himself.
I would hope that a wise Latina woman
with the richness of her experience would more often than not
reach a better conclusion than a white male who hasn't lived that life.
Press office. Press office, let me please hold.
White House press office.
It's the kind of scenario a press office dreads. A presidential nominee makes a remark that gives the opposition ammunition.
How you doing? Good, how about you?
And yet, when the day begins, Press Secretary Robert Gibbs and his deputy Josh Earnest seem to think the Sotomayor nomination is not an immediate concern.
There's not necessarily a lot of new Supreme Court stuff.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of Supreme Court on the news changes.
But as the morning political talk shows crank up, it becomes clear the Sotomayor issue isn't going away.
Newt Gingrich says she's racist.
New racism is no better than old racism.
I believe it's 100% racist.
Supreme Court, man. Supreme Court.
Within the hour, senior advisor David Axelrod and his staff react.
We have to put a meeting together this morning on the Supreme Court.
Axelrod's small office doesn't reflect his stature in this administration. A better hint is the location. It's right next to the Oval Office. Now, how candid do things get between the two of you?
You know, I've had a few conversations since I've been here that he didn't necessarily want to have. But he invites candor. He invites honesty.
The candid advice seems to be do something about Judge Sotomayor. And so at 11:10 a.m., the White House communications staff starts prepping a response.
We're going to have a series of quotes for you to read.
Yeah, off the stuff we did yesterday.
Yeah, the O'Connor Alito stuff.
By 12 noon,
Hey, it's Jim Messina from the White House.
the deputy chief of staff is calling Capitol Hill to lock in Democratic support.
Opposing this nomination is a very, very bad thing.
She does believe in race-based justice.
All right.
At 2:20, Press Secretary Robert Gibbs thinks he's ready to meet the press.
Have a good briefing.
Thank you.
Gibbs hopes to blunt the criticism by quoting a conservative Supreme Court justice.
Justice Alito, during his confirmation hearing, referenced his heritage. He said that, quote, "When a case comes before me involving someone who's an immigrant, I can't help but think of my own ancestors who came to this country."
But the tactic